Hi, my name is Caleb Lester. I'm going to be interviewing students today and asking them the New Year's resolution and how they're going to keep it. So start off with your name and what's your New Year's resolution.
My name is Drew, and my resolution is to not have any missing assignments.
How do you think you're going to keep that going?
I don't know. To do my work when I get home.
There you have it.
My New Year's resolution is just to appreciate other people more.
How do you think you're going to do that?
Very well.
Okay, thanks.
My New Year's resolution is to watch more movies.
And how do you think you're going to do that?
By watching more movies.
Okay.
The only resolution I would like to have is to see the project that I've been working on with the producer out in California be actually funded and produced, but that's kind of beyond my control, so there's not much I can do about that.
Okay, for my New Year's resolution, I'm going to focus more in class. I'm going to do that by getting more rest and eating healthier foods. And that's a conclusion to the New Year's resolutions at Calm Arts. Thank you.
Hey freshmen, next week you'll be taking your very first midterm exams. Here's some advice from some upperclassmen who've all been in your shoes.
I would say you know yourself best, so prioritize the exams that you know you need to study for over others and go ahead and study for those first, but don't sweat it too bad because you're going to do great.
I would say find a group of people to study with that's not your friends because you're going to fool around.
Don't procrastinate doing your reviews and don't cheat when you do them. Definitely sit down and study.
Don't worry about it too much, don't actually lose sleep over it. You're gonna do fine, you're gonna do great. Just take your time, be patient with it, and just study a lot, but not too much to the point where you're dying.
Sleep. Because, trust me, my freshman year, I couldn't sleep, I was nervous before my midterms, and then I was falling asleep during the test. And I was really tempted to just put my pencil down and lay down. So get your sleep.
Don't stress about it. If you keep stressing about it, then you're going to find it easier to procrastinate. And nobody wants to procrastinate because at the last minute, you're going to be rushing to try and memorize the material that you've been studying over for a whole entire semester, and it's not fun.
Make sure you actually eat a breakfast, preferably sort of a fulfilling one. I would also get good sleep and try to study, especially for the ones you know you're going to struggle with.
Get sleep, because if you don't get sleep, you're going to be really tired for the test, and when you're sleepy, you don't think straight, and so you can answer a wrong question, and it can mess up your whole midterm.
Study really hard and do not wait till the last minute to do all your reviews and your work, because it will backfire on you. And if you have a question, ask your teacher right away. Don't procrastinate. It's so easy to procrastinate. Don't procrastinate.
To be prepared and definitely study in advance. So what I would do is I would write in my planner each day when I need to study so I can be more prepared for the exam. Freshmen, get really good sleep, stay hydrated. Also study the review packets because they're really going to help you and you're going to do fine on your exam, so good luck.
I would try not to overstress about the little things. Be prepared, get enough sleep. The day of your exams, eat a good breakfast. Just make sure you're prepared and you're going to do great.
I have always been really big on being a lifelong learner, and I think the best way to be a role model is to put your money where your mouth is. In other words, show people that you can finish your terminal degree, and so I really want to be a good role model for my own personal children and then also my children here, because I consider you guys all mine. So I wanted to be, the best, and so the best learner, the best student, so that's why I went back and got my PhD. So you have to go through a number of classes, so it's about 3 years worth of coursework, and so that was at night and on the weekends, and then after you're done with your coursework, you have to complete a dissertation. Doing all that, you complete your research, and you have to get approval, of course, especially if it involves humans, so you do all that, and then you write the rest of your chapters and then you're done. It sounds simple, but it's really complex. It was about the lack of Latinas in the high school principalship and studying how minorities are really underserved because we're underrepresented. And so I wanted to do something that was applicable to myself and then also South Texas. I encourage you to go on to get your bachelor's and your master's and your doctorate because it will always pay off in the end.